Hey y'all, out here at B Router Customs, and PJ has had this project that he's been talking about doing for a little while, and he finally pulled it off, had it at SEMA. It's a 1950 International Metro van that he's turned into an ice cream truck. Cruisin cone, I think is what it's called. It's way cool. Everybody that sees it loves it, and it's his retirement, so let's support him on it. Let me get the camera turned around and PJ run down. We'll take a quick look at it. PJ, thanks so much for having me out, brother.
Hey, thank you for coming out.
Tell me a little bit about this. It's a 1950 International Metro. We understand that, but more than that, tell me where this dream started.
Well, I was driving down one of these back road county roads, and I saw this van sitting in the weeds behind a building. And I don't know what happened. I exactly knew what I want to do. I want to build an ice cream truck and have fun with it.
So as every kid, we all dream of owning an ice cream truck, right? Not so much to work out of it, but just so we'd have ice cream all the time. And is that something you had thought about too?
Well, mostly when I looked at it, I saw a challenge, because no one else would do something like this. No one would take how rough it was. I just saw a vision, and I went.
Did you make any body mods to it, or is that kind of the way it is?
Oh my goodness, I've done all kinds of stuff. Everything from that belt line, the red, down, I handmade.
Holy cow.
It was all gone, all the way around.
But now, when you went back, is that like it would have been back in 1950, or did you put a custom spin on it?
Oh, it's got a custom spin.
Okay. And I like the colors. That's not really a bright white. It's kind of an off-white, eh?
Yes, it's a Ford Wilmington white. All right, we were just talking about the body mods. Let me show you what I kind of did a little different. I put a 52 Chevrolet truck front bumper. I had to make this piece. This up here, I think it's off of DeSoto, but this is a Buick taillight. And right here, all this was completely gone, and I didn't know what it looked like, so what I did, I cut a piece of exhaust pipe in two and made that whole lip. And then this piece, it had all kinds of rivets or screws, so I welded it and I faded in. I made this whole piece down through here. It was a drip rail, so I just Frenched it. This is pretty cool, I like. 41 Chevrolet headlights with 64 Ford Galaxy taillights in it. Matching taillights. The back bumper, 55 Chevy truck bumper, about lengthened and widening. 57 Volkswagen Pope nose, they call it, for a little light. But that's some of the body mods I did, just some. All right, this is, I think it's a pretty cool thing what I did. I took the original doghouse and I copied it and made it 3 inches bigger than the originals so I could fit the V8 in here. But I want it to look stock. And then after that, I made the box for the vintage air, but made it look stock. Even the vents, made everything with my louver press. This is a pretty cool feature. I got with a glass company, Frank, and we talked about this. So what we did, we glued the glass in like a new vehicle, instead of putting the old rubber, gluing it or wrapping it in. Back here, this is pretty cool. It looks like just a regular wall, but this is a solid roll cage built inside. Because when I was on one TV show, I flipped an ice cream truck. I was a little nervous when I was building this. So I want to make sure if anything ever happened, when you run out of ice cream, kids will outrun you. So I want to make sure it's going to be safe.
It's a good sturdy vehicle.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And these seats, they look like that's probably the way they were, eh?
Hey, this is really a trick. These are the original seats. Now, it only came with one seat. So I had to find one seat and make it look like it was original, how it would come.
Oh, it's hand fabricated.
All hand fabricated, but looks stock. And check this out. This is how you get in and out.
Oh, how cool is that?
Pretty simple.
Yeah. Is
simple
this seat
enough.
do that too?
Yes and no. When I was designing this, I didn't have the seat at the time when I made this. Well, there's a reason why this doghouse was so short, and there's a reason why they never put a seat right here. So that's a little hiccup, but we all had them when we built hot rods.
I'm a big fan of custom gauges, and boy, those really fit good.
Oh, Classic Instruments did me an awesome job, and I loved it because they made this is the original cluster, but they made these gauges to fit in there perfect. And then right here, I made this to complement this up here to hide everything, because this,
so all this is custom too?
yes. The column is original, but I did columns make it into a with the Borkinson joint at the end to work with a Corvette steering box.
Oh, wow. And there's some custom.
Oh yeah, Low Car did me an awesome
What's
job.
this one do?
Just rest my foot.
Oh, it's a rest foot.
Yeah.
And then it's your high dims.
Yep.
How cool is that?
And the original e-brake.
How cool is it? So you can drift it.
Percent.
And you're not joking. You're set up to sell ice cream.
Oh yeah, my deep freezer right here, and eventually I got to put the sink right here, and this is where I serve out. And this right here is a counter where I'll do my business, but under it, that's where the generator goes. That's where you see that vent on the other side.
Oh, okay, okay.
Everything's sounded. Oh, this is a really cool thing. The walls are filled with foam. That's thick, so it's all insulated. You hear that?
So the kids get crazy. You can just
well, and
up.
also with Dynamat sound deadener on this side of it, so it's ridiculous. The sound, it's quiet and cool.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt about it.
And right here, the kids can ride here.
Yeah.
Where we go to the shows, and when we're ready, we open this up and we stick our head out and serve our ice cream. Pretty functional, pretty simple.
What's going on under here?
All right, this is pretty cool. This is a really cool feature, I think. Little small box Chevrolet, but I put a Borla 8-stack fuel injection with fast fuel injection system on there. And, you know, I went a little overboard. I selected block, and if it ain't red, it's polished.
Yeah, sure. No, that's cool though, right? An ice cream truck, that's a heck of a motor, bro.
Oh yeah.
But it's not something that's real souped up. It's not putting out 1,000 horse.
No. But it just has a really good sound. So I didn't build this to race or anything. I built it so we have fun with it. But I had to admit, I did get a little overboard.
Well, it's awesome. Yeah, that was cool though.
Well, and also the undercarriage, I put a C4 Corvette suspension with a front end and rear end, and it's all candy red.
Oh, okay.
So when I had the frame there, I just had to build this motor put in there because it looked correct.
Oh yeah, no, it fits. That's for sure. PJ, thanks again for letting me come out here and shoot this awesome hot rod, brother.
Hey, thank you so much for coming out here.
Not a problem. Anybody you need to give a shout out to?
Oh my gosh, yeah, Scotty. Tell you what, there's so many. Off the top of my head, Exalta for helped me out with the paint. That was really a big hit out there at SEMA this year. Let's see, Dynamat, Advanced Plating, Classic Instruments, ET Motor Gear, Raptor U-Paul, XS Power, especially them guys have been great to me. There's so many others. I just want to say thank you guys for helping me make a dream come possible.
So there you go, from B-Rodder Custom, a 1950 International Metro van, Cruisin cone, PJ's retirement fund. Hope you all enjoyed it. See ya!